Welcome to a very short and brief update on the markets, as the markets are finally quite calm. And that is a great feature of the markets, that at some point in time it's not very volatile. But probably during the weekend we'll be seeing some volatility again. So we're updating Bitcoin and Ethereum in this very short update. Today I'll be doing a TV show which is going to be live on tomorrow at 2 p.m. at RTL Z, which is a Dutch television channel, and also on a Sunday just before business class you will be seeing me discussing crypto in the new show Bulls and Bears. So therefore a very short update, but before that do not forget to subscribe and like the YouTube update, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where you can find content on all the cryptocurrency markets that is out there. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Bitcoin at this point pretty much doing what we wanted it to be doing. I've got this entire scenario written down in which you always have some very consolidate or some small retests, and in this case, if the market is going to reverse, you don't really want to get a very heavy correction happening, because if it reverses and it goes all the way back down towards the initial levels where it actually reversed, it will be showing some weakness overall, because not many buyers are stepping in. And in that way, you want to get some very short and minimal corrective movements, signaling that some buyers are stepping in on higher levels, through which you get a support resistance flip. And if you watch the chart here, on the left we have described this entire range construction. So the sideways action of that range is where we're acting in once again. But to get there and to have that sideways consolidation happening at this stage, you have to flip the range low, which is the support for support once again. And if you can check the chart here, we've had this heavy crash 1.5 weeks ago, in which price has dropped beneath 47k and has been moving south and has been creating this bullish divergence. And then we've had the wick on a late Litecoin fake news day, and since then price has been reversing actually, as it took the liquidity on the lows. But what we can see is that price couldn't break back above 47k, and right now price has been breaking back above 47k, through which we are back into this entire range that we are seeing on the left here. Through that, yesterday we've had a beautiful retest. So price broke back above the range, and we've actually retested the levels that I wanted it to be retested, and that's very normal to be having at this stage, in which we get some consolidation going on the Bitcoin markets. So beautiful retest of this entire green block. If that green block is lost, I think we're going to overshoot towards 44k again. But then I might become very interested in shorting the bounce here towards potentially lower levels at this point. So for me, this entire region between 46 to 47k is very crucial to watch, through which, as long as we stay above it, we could be seeing continuation towards the range highs, which is 50k, and then I'm assuming we're going to get some sideways action, through which altcoins will be doing absolutely great. And once we break above 50k, I think Bitcoin will be grinding all the way back up towards a new all-time high. So the price action on Bitcoin itself is quite normal at this stage, through which we can see that we have this consolidation happening. For me, the crucial level is this entire region, next resistance zone around 50k. Ethereum against USDT, quite similar structure here, in which we have described that the level that it had to hold is a little bit lower than the one that we're currently bouncing from. So we're bouncing from this previous high, but I think I'll be looking at this range here around 34 if I want to get an entry point. Of course, you can use the DCA strategy if you want to get into this one, but this is the level that I'm looking at, which is very similar to the Bitcoin level between 46 to 47k. If this holds, and as we see, we are reversing the trend at this stage with Ethereum, I think we are going to have a continuation towards the range high, which is around 38.40 towards 4k. While we're looking at Ethereum against Bitcoin, we're still seeing that support is holding. We are just consolidating. I've been describing that the 0.71 level is a very important level to watch for any continuation to be happening. So the critical level for Ethereum to watch is this entire region that we have around 0.72. And if that holds, I think we're going to have new highs relatively soon. So it's just doing fine pretty much standard price approach here for Ethereum. When we're looking at Cardano, which is the final altcoin at this stage, not too great of a price action, but very similar to what we've witnessed earlier. We've also witnessed a very nice impulse wave here. You can see some Dutch text on here as we might be discussing it in a TV show. But what we see and what is the important level, and I'll just do it like this, is this entire block. As long as Cardano is going to stay above that level of $1.90, I think it's going to continue moving itself. Right now it's just finding a new equilibrium after the fact that we had the smart contracts launch, and that is usually going with a slight corrective move before we're going to have continuation. So as a conclusion of the markets right now, very normal consolidation, very healthy to have it as a normal right now with a corrective move or a consolidative period before we're going to accelerate once again. So that is my short update. Later today I'll be back with some altcoin news. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also do not forget to like me on this YouTube video and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Have a wonderful day.